this is the PL-89 Gematria Quantum Thought Calendar for, it was Shabbat today, it's not Shabbat right now, it's at night. Today was Shabbat, the 9th day of Kislev, 5786. The Torah portion of the week was Vayetze, and the Daf Yomi for today was Zevachim 76. And it is also the November 29th and 2025 Saturday. So Shabbat 9 Kislev, Saturday, November 29th, 2025, 5786. Gematria Quantum Thought Calendar combines both of those calendars together. It's lunar and solar. Im HaShemesh V'Lifnei Yereach. See Psalm 72. I think it's verse 5. I think so, but I'm not sure. Psalm 72 for sure, though. With the sun and before the moon. Im Shemesh V'Lifnei Yereach. Okay. Hamevin Yavin. The sun and the moon. Yaakov and Esav. This week's parsha. Well, not really Esav. It's more Yaakov, and he ran away from Esav. We're going to have that. We had Yaakov and Esav last week, and then next week. But this week, he ran away from Esav. And he lived with Lavan and marrying Leah first, then Rachel. He was swindled, but he eventually got the one he chose first was Rachel, but his father-in-law Lavan did a switcheroo, and eventually he had 11 of the 12 tribes were born in this week's parsha. And then they left. And then Laban chases them, meets them, etc. So, on the solar calendar, it's November 29th. 29th day of any month in this calendar is always going to be on the 6th. So then, what do you do with 6? Because it's 29. Well, there's a few different ways you can calculate it. You can do, it's called the rule of 40, where you keep adding 40s. So 6 would be 46, 86, 126. 126 comes up. 126, and I just did the Gematria tonight, which is really amazing. 126 is the name for today, from the 72 names. 126. Yeah. But 126 is also the numerical value of Sean McDowell. And I just saw a video tonight where it says a Jew challenges a Christian, it gives him some challenging questions or something like that. That was the title. And it was between someone named Shabbos Kestenbaum, and who I haven't seen for a long time, but I knew his name. A very interesting, unique name. And I knew that he was out there in social media for a while, but he's having a discussion with Sean McDowell, Christian apologist, and I did the gematria of both of their names. Shabbos Kestenbaum equals 177, and Sean McDowell equals 126. So this is exactly how it's supposed to work. Something comes up, it's 126, and I can actually place it right here on November 29th, because November 29 is box number 6. And by the rule of 40, 6 equals 126, and 126 equals Sean McDowell. Okay, that's for the solar. Now for the lunar, the box number is 11. Okay, do the same process. 11 plus 40 is 51. Anything 51? I'm scanning. Okay, I have 510, which is like an extension of 51. In PL-89, you can do times 10. That's also because it's just how fast your neurons connect to that thing. I said over Gematria today, this week's Torah portion, when Yaakov said, Ma nora hamakom hazeh, that equals 510, which is like 51 extended. So, and 51 is 11, according to the rule of 40. These are just neural connectors. You have all these rules just make your mind go here faster. That's all they do. Okay, but getting back to the Gematria, when Jacob slept on the rock, he woke up and he said, God is here. I didn't know. But he said, how awesome is this place? Manu Ra Makom Hazeh. Yeah. That equals 510. But also equals 510 is Beis Hashmonaim, the house of the Hashmonaim, the Hasmoneans. They were the heroes of the Hanukkah story, which is coming up. And the Midrash says that either it's literally or proverbially or maybe figuratively, but the oil that they found in the Hanukkah time was the same oil that Yaakov used to anoint the rock. So they made a connection between Yaakov's anointing the rock and Hanukkah. We're in the months preceding Hanukkah. And what's interesting is that I noticed that in the Haftorah today, part of it was Shuvah Yisrael. And they read that on Shabbos Shuvah. And Shabbos Shuvah is right before between Rosh Hashanah and Yom Kippur. But then if you just add the rest of the days of Sukkot, what is it? Yeah, 7, 8. And then plus the 5 days between Yom Kippur and Sukkot, 2 weeks. So we're about 2 weeks away now from Hanukkah. So it's like they say that, if you missed Tashlich or if you missed, you have up until the end of, until Shana Rabbah or whatever it is to do the thing. Now, right now, we're hearing the same Haftorah over again and Hanukkah is coming around. So it's a very interesting correlation. But that was just a side point. But anyway, 11 plus 40 is 51, 91, 131, 171. It's going to be next week. Actually, it's this week's Pregnant Parsha, 171, Peniel. 171. Peniel. Penuel. No, it's Peniel. 171 is a derivative of 11. So anyways, I think you get the idea. That's how this calendar is supposed to work.